My plan was stay a little bit outside and watch for wild animals, but this is impossible because when I stand only a minute still, the mosquitoes are everywhere. So I don't want to hear people that always say, "Ooh, it's so bad," but I had to tell it. And yeah, I don't think that I hear a wolf this night. But when I hear it, this will be great. And when I see it, I had a night watch of the camera, and so I can film it. And I read now a little bit of in my book, and tomorrow I stand up very early, so I hope I can see some wild animals. Good night, and we see us tomorrow. Till now everything is silent, only a few birds and the deers. And now I think if the mosquitoes can touch me here between the mosquito cover, because at the end and at the top of the hammock there should be put in some small birch to bring more space here inside, and I think those birch from the top is falling out, and now the mosquito cover is hanging here through my skin, and I think they can come to my skin here through the mosquito cover. I don't know. I had such an how should I tell it? I am extreme, not nervous, but I am waiting. You know it when you're waiting for something. You hear all those noise around, and I am not afraid of the wolf, but when I think he could be here, I can sleep so deep because I always had my ears open. My senses were very sensitive, and I hope that I can sleep deep this night. Otherwise, the next day will not be so good. So, yeah. We see us tomorrow. Good night. Good morning. I wake up because I thought I heard something big running here, but now there is nothing. I don't know if it was really here or only in my head, but now I am awake and I don't know if I should stand up or should sleep once more because it is very early. I do everything what is possible here inside of the tent, that when I came out I am always in moving and not stand still for the mosquitoes. Breakfast in the am0k. I will eat the rest later. Okay, let's go. I go again outside to the mosquitoes. I will pack my stuff right now, and then I go here a little bit around in the forest. Maybe I found a track, or I can see the wolf. Maybe, I don't know. It is not so that I had to see that it is so important for me to see the wolf, because I don't want to make trouble here in the woods. I am here and had a nice time. And when I see something, it is great, and when not, then not. I don't need the trophy that I can tell everyone, hey, I've seen a wolf. He lives here and I don't want to bring trouble in the wildlife area. I hear the whole time something big in the water of the sea behind me. It looks like a human is swimming, but I think it is a beaver, maybe. Maybe I can see it later. The night in the Am0k was really great. I lay the most times at the side, but I had one problem, I tell it yesterday. At the top and in the end there should be fixed in 2 branches to bring the mosquito cover away, and I lost the branch of my head, but I don't want to go outside and fix it again, and so the mosquito cover lays directly over my head, and I had to put my sleeping bag between my head and the mosquito cover, but because when I do this not, the mosquitoes can catch me through the mosquito cover. So it was a little bit hot this night. Can you hear this? It is really loud in the water. Maybe I found later a tree, maybe a hazelnut, where I can climb up and take a look in the area around, because I want to know what is around here. Is there maybe some meadow where I can look at wild animals or paths? It would good to see what is around me. This here is the branch I lost. I should put it here inside and here, and then the mosquito cover is away. But this branch is too short, I see it now. I had to use a longer branch, and then I had this problem, not because then it is away from my head. I would never drink water like this. The faster water is moving, it is better. Water what is not moving had a lot of bacteria inside. It had here those natural brown color of the woods, and you see there is on top such a creamy thing, and you see that there is no moving. So this is not a good drink water. There would be many bacteria inside. I give this grass the name tick grass because There are so many ticks inside, and when I move through this grass, I check my feet after it, so otherwise I will have a lot of ticks. What a beautiful wet meadow. It looks like you can lay inside and it's just comfortable, but in truth it is so wet. A little bumblebee searching for food. In my childhood there was a cuckoo bird that is not singing cuckoo, it is singing kakadu, kakadu, and I hear one cuckoo bird here that is making the same noise also, kakadu, kakadu. Maybe we hear it again. When I had to go for long times at my trips, I don't cook fresh because a fresh meal needs a lot of space in my backpack. So yesterday I have the rice, I cook it before, and so for breakfast I had such a small thing. This is what normally is eaten by persons who made sport. There is a lot of energy inside. At home I don't eat things like this, but for outside it is perfect because you get a lot of energy from this and it don't need much space. Look how many fishes there are inside. What a great place to catch the fishes with primitive technology. It would be so easy to catch them with the hand. In my childhood I always catch fishes with the hand in Italy, but here I am not allowed. This here is the day lily. The name said the flower is only there for 1 day, and you can eat everything of this plant, the flowers, the leaves, I don't know the word, what is in the ground, and you can also eat it in the winter time, so it is a perfect plant for your garden. I don't know why all those water plants came here over the water, but it looks like there were many snakes. The bird I showed you before, we call it Schilfrohrsänger. It means that he make music here in those plants that are here behind me. This called we Schilf, and he's breeding here between those plants here, this one. His breeding place is always such a secret that you can't see them often, so it is amazing that I can see him. Here is this nest. There is the nest. Hear it, the bird is angry and wants that I move away, and this is what I do now. I don't touch into the nest, I only zoom in for you that you can see it, and now we let the birds their peace and go away. I had to say goodbye right now. It was a great trip. I was not afraid of the wolf. I sleep well and the landscape here is so beautiful. If there was no mosquitoes I would stay much longer, but so it is not so funny with the mosquito black. I'm interested what you think. Is it okay that in the woods, no matter if you're in Germany or in your country, should live wolves or bears or other dangerous animals, or should we kill them? It is okay that they live close to the humans or not? How many space is in this time really for our wild animals? What do you think? Please write it me here in the comment. If you are interested in my equipment, what I use, you find it also down here in the video description. So thank you for watching, and we see us again at the next video. Have a great time!